What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to Nderitu Basketball Radio. You already know we're gonna look at these games that happened, and yeah, so I'm a different time zone. So just for the record, I mean, these games happen way early in the morning, so I have to sit down and try to look at them and go to the NBA replay, try to watch them games, try to catch up on what's going on, and let's just look at the matchups that we had. So the first game that I'm gonna look at is the Wizards versus the Sixers. So the Sixers are pulling away with the series with a 2-0 lead, and it's not looking good for the Wizards. This game ended 120 for the Sixers and 95 for the Wizards. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the game. So the game leaders, we got Bradley Beal dropping 33 points. He led the Wizards in scoring. We've got Joel Embiid. He had 22 points. Okay, he didn't put up them MVP crazy numbers, but yeah, this guy just came in and balled out as usual. Rui Hachimura 7 rebounds. He led the he led the Wizards in rebounds with 7 boards. We got Dwight Howard, the great Dwight Howard. This guy, I remember him when he was playing for the Lakers. This guy actually got 11 boards. And yeah, in the assist column, you already know from the Wizards is Russell Westbrook, the triple double machine, the triple double guy. He is the reason why I feel, in my belief, this is the reason he's the reason why the Wizards are in the playoffs. So I'm just happy to see the Wizards back in the playoffs because if these guys if these guys had one of those times, these guys just had one of those times, man. If it was just like it was, they had the John Wall situation. Now they had to change that. They got Russell Westbrook, and it seems he's turning the team around. But I don't think that they have what it takes to beat the Sixers. And the Sixers are coming in strong and hot. So yeah, we got Bradley Beal. Oh, we got Ben Simmons. He had eight assists. Playmaking point guard who can't shoot, but he can make it up for it with the other players that he has on the court. So yeah, this guy's not bad. Actually, he's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like him. And yeah, Bradley Beal 1 steal. Matisse Thybulle had 4 steals, and Daniel Gafford had 1 block. Matisse and we got wait, hold up. Matisse Thybulle had 5 blocks. Oh, that's new. Oh, I didn't see that coming. So right off the board, let's just look at them stats because this one matters. So the Washington Wizards shot 40% from the field, and as opposed to the 76, they shot a record 55.7. I can say 56% from the field on 80 attempts. So the Wizards made 49 shots out of the possible 88, and the Sixers made 49 shots out of 88, and the Wizards made 37 shots out of that 92. So you can see out of the gate, them shots weren't dropping for the Wizards, so they had to go down. In the 3 pointers, both teams were very, very cold. But the guys who were very cold were the Wizards. Only made 2 out of 22 threes. I mean, it was pretty bad. 9.1%, pretty bad. But the Sixers, yeah, man, 43% from the three, pretty good. And also pretty good at the free throw line, the charity stripe. So 68% from the free throw line as opposed to the Wizards, they had 63%. Okay, so the charity stripe, you gotta make them shots, man. You gotta make them shots to get the game close. I mean, those are just free throws. They're free throws. You're not supposed to lose. You're not supposed to lose track of free throws. I mean, you have to make them free throws, make them count. In the assist department, we've got again the Sixers leading. They shot the rock pretty well. I can say Ben Simmons and the whole gang really just made sure everyone's involved. Total rebounds, we got 45 boards for the Sixers. And yeah, man, these guys are pretty good, pretty good. In the steals department, they got 10 steals. The Sixers got 10 steals, 14 blocks. Well, even though they had like 11 turnovers, I mean, they try to they try to make it up by points of turnovers, which you got 15 points. And yeah, man, the guys stopped fouling, but that's what it is. Okay, let's look at these guys. Bradley Beal, 33 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 50% from the field, 16% from three. I'm telling you, the three wasn't dropping, and 67% from the free throw line. Russell Westbrook was 4 rebounds away from his triple double, but he was pretty bad in this game. He played heavy minutes, but he only averaged. He got 10 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, and yeah, man, 20% from the field, 0% from three. This guy was pretty bad, pretty bad. 60% from the free throw line. Not good at all. Not good at all. I mean, let's just say the Wizards. I'm sorry, but I don't think this time you're gonna win. So the Sixers are out with a mission, and they're gonna take you down to get to the finals. So the process looks really promising this season. I just hope these guys don't fall to either the Bucks or the Nets. But I'm not sure if I can count on that because my pick to get out of the East was the Bucks. It's always going to remain the Bucks. So let's see how the Sixers can match up against the Nets or Bucks because those are the teams that I feel they have a high chance, high probability to get out of the East. So yeah, that was the game. Now in the next game, we've got the Hawks matching up against the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks tied up the series 1-1 apiece. The Knicks won 101 and the Hawks 92. Ah, not bad. I mean, this game wasn't that bad. I mean, it's pretty good, pretty good. Let's look at the game leaders. We got Trey Young, Trey Way, 30 points. We got Derrick Rose, 26 points. So Ice Trey led the Hawks in scoring with 30 points. Pretty good, pretty good. You can call him Trey Stephen Curry Young. I like Trey. Trey is pretty good for the Hawks. Pretty good pickup. And yeah, I mean, this guy is just doing wonders for the Hawks. And I feel they can take this series to 7 games, but I'm not sure. I mean, at first I picked the Knicks because I felt they have Julius Randle, D Rose, all them guys. But then I felt it's gonna be a tough ask because in the Hawks we got Trey Young, got Clint Capella, Bo we got Bojan Bogdanovic, we got Lou Will. I feel the Hawks have what it takes to pull off the upset win on the Hawks. Oh no, not on the Hawks, on the Knicks. So yeah, man. So Derrick Rose 26 points in the rebounds department. So it was tied between Clint Capella with 12 rebounds, Julius Randle 12 rebounds, Trey Young 7 assists, Julius Randle 4 assists. Lou Will had 2 steals, Taj Gibson 3 steals, and Clint Capella, whoa, 5 blocks. He really protected the paint. Taj Gibson only one block. So yeah, onto the team comparisons. Let's just look at what these teams did in the court and try to gauge their performance. So the Hawks shot 36.9%. That's like 37% from the field, as opposed to the Knicks 38% from the field. I feel these teams were like, yeah, in a scoring slump. No guys were able to score that. No guys were able to score it pretty the game pretty well. So it's understandable. I mean they're two equally matched, like even keel opponents. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will have gone the other way because both of them they were equally matched. They're equally good teams, and this is one of those classic series you just don't know who's gonna win. So yeah, you just hope for the best. 3 pointers. We've got the Knicks scoring the 3 pointers at 36% rate, and the Hawks 27%. No, I feel these guys, man. I'm not sure, but I don't know about this series. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Free throws 81% for the Hawks and 70% for the Knicks. I feel the Hawks really should have capitalized on their free throws, although they only missed like 4 free throws, but I feel they will have done a better job at it. We got the assist department. The Hawks led by assists, 17 assists to the Knicks, 15 assists. Total rebounds, the Knicks out rebounded the Hawks, so yeah, they protect the paint pretty well. And but hey, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, in the blocks department, they're not able to upset. They're not able to beat the Hawks. The Knicks weren't able to beat the Hawks in the blocks department because 12 blocks. Clint Capella chipping in with 5 blocks. So yeah, these guys don't hit to mess around. So in attendance, we had 16,254 fans. So the officials for this game are Rodney Mott, Scott Wall, Tom Washington, David Guthrie. So this game, I don't know. This game is just gonna go to 7 games, and I'm not sure who's gonna win because it's it's tricky. It's for me, it's a hard series to call from the bat. So Clint Capella played heavy minutes, 36 minutes, scored 4 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 blocks. He didn't show much. He didn't show as much. He didn't show up as much in the score sheet, but in the rebounds and the blocks department, pretty good, pretty good. Dennis Rodman numbers, I like it. Bojan Bogdanovic, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. I mean, completely taking over the game in the unorthodox way. Trae Young, 35 minutes, 30 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. Yeah, I mean, great guy. So John Collins, he had 0 points, 2 rebounds. I mean, this game was a pretty off game for him. So I feel like he has the ability to come back. He can develop the ability to come back. Danilo Gallinari, 29 minutes, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. So I feel these guys better show up. Lou Will has been very, very quiet in this series. Man, I mean, he played 12 minutes, 5 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist. Lemon Pepper Lou, you better come back to you better come back, man. I mean, okay, so Julius Randle, 15 points. He played 36 minutes, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Pretty good. I like it. I like the play. Reggie Bullock, he played heavy minutes, 31 minutes. He got 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Not bad. RJ Barrett, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Not bad. I mean, he just has to do what he has to do. I mean, yeah. So D Rose off the bench, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and I feel D Rose, his contribution made the Knicks go over the hump and be able to beat the Hawks. So yeah, I mean, those are your guys. Those are them guys who showed out in that game. And last but not least game, we got the Memphis Grizzlies game versus the Utah Jazz game. I mean, this game was pretty good. So the Jazz won this game 141 to 129. So although the Grizzlies put up a good fight, it wasn't enough. Although Ja Morant dropped 47 points, it was not enough to beat the Jazz. And I feel the Jazz being a 1 seed are trying to impose their dominance on the Grizzlies. The 1 seed cannot fall, and they're just trying to get back to the series because they got stunned in the first game, and I think it woke them up. And I feel this is gonna be a pretty eventful series. I just hope Ja Morant can be able to push the series to at least 6 to 7 games, but my pick is 7 games. So yeah, so game scoring leaders: Ja Morant 47 points, Donovan Mitchell 25 points, Kyle Anderson 6 rebounds, Rudy Gobert 13 rebounds, Ja Morant 7 assists, Mike Conley 15 assists, Kyle Anderson 4 steals, Bojan Bogdanovic 1 steal, Jared Jackson Jr. 1 block, Rudy Gobert 4 blocks. So out of the gate, you can see the 2-time Defensive Player of the Year in Rudy Gobert, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks. I mean, this guy is just taking over. It's just taking over the paint. That's one of the reasons why I can say this is going to be a difficult series for the Grizzlies because if you're able to command the paint like that, it makes guys who are open to getting to layups think differently about what they want to do on the layup. So it's going to be pretty difficult. And yeah, Memphis Grizzlies. You got Memphis Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz team comparison. So the Memphis Grizzlies shot 54% from the field. The Utah Jazz shot 54% from the field the same way. And yeah, I mean, Jazz just had the edge in the rebounds and the blocks department, so that's what made them win this game because defense wins playoff games and championships. So if you're able to cover your defense pretty well, I feel like in the playoffs where the games are pretty slowed down, they're not fast paced. That's when you can notice a team's weaknesses and be able to exploit them moving forward. So in the 3 pointers, the Jazz shot 48% from three, as opposed to the Grizzlies 34% from the three. I feel the Jazz shooting this much from the three made them get the humps and be able to make at least a sizable lead so that they can pull away. So in the free throw line, the Jazz 77% from the free throw line, as opposed to the Grizzlies 76. So in the free throw contest, we're pretty close. Both teams send their opposing players to the free throw line. So yeah, so the Jazz won the assist category, 28 assists, and they commanded the paint with 42 rebounds. Although they slacked behind in steals, they only two steals. The Memphis Grizzlies 6 steals. In the blocks they were tied. So yeah, I mean both teams fouled equally, 25 fouls, and yeah, man, I feel this series the Jazz are just gonna handle the Grizzlies pretty well. But I just hope the Grizzlies have enough grind and fight in them to be able to push this series further to at least the six or 7 games. So in attendance we got 42,200 fans in attendance, which is pretty good. And the officials were J.B. DeRosa, Michael Smith, Kane Fitzgerald, and James Williams. These guys just came in and officiated the game, and I like the game. I just want to see Ja Morant how he's gonna perform in this series because it's pretty pivotal to see how this guy can perform. And yeah, man. So Ja Morant 47 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Shot 57% from the field and 28% from three. Kyle Anderson, 11.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, 71% from the 71% from the field and 50% from three. Jared Jackson Jr., my also favorite player for the Grizzlies, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and shot 50% from the field. Jonas Valanciunas, I remember him from his Raptors days, but now he's with the Grizzlies. 18.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. I mean, yeah, man. 58% shooting. Not good. No. Okay, it's good. Excuse me. And yeah, man. Let's go to the Utah Jazz. Mike Conley, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 50% shooting, 60% from the three, and 100% from the free throw line. You got Rudy Gobert, 21 points, 13 boards, 3 assists, 4 blocks, just taking over the game in his own unorthodox way. 81% from the field. I mean, pretty good. You got Donovan Mitchell, and the guy that I really want to look closely in this series. He played 25 minutes, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, shooting 42% from the field and 50% from three. He made all his threes and 100% from free throw line. So this guy's pretty good. And Jordan Clarkson, the 6th man of the year, let's look at him. 22 minutes off the bench. He got 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and yeah, man, 36% from the field, 16% from three. It was pretty cold, but he did what he had to do off the bench. You got Joe Ingles, another guy that I really liked looking at playing. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and shot all his shots. Field goal percentage 100%. 3 pointers 100%. He made all these shots 100% from the free throw line. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I like it. And yeah, man. So those are the games. Those are the 3 games, and I'm just looking forward to. These are the games that are gonna happen. We got the Bucks and Heat matchup. We got the Suns Lakers matchup. My favorite treat. You've got Nuggets Portland matchup. Ah, man, this is just great games. This is great games to watch, man. If you I don't know what you're watching, man. You gotta watch these games. These games are pretty epic, pretty awesome, and I love them. And I love the matchups all through the board. Yeah, man. If you guys like this stream, make sure to leave your feedback on the comments section down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notification posts. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be keeping up with the NBA and putting them in my Nderitu basketball radio. I just hope you guys just watch it and love it. And yeah, man. Till next time, man. I'm out.